Hi, and welcome to Massell Creations. I'm so excited. We got a haul today. They tricked me though. Normally, IntoResin comes in a black package like this one, and this time they sent it in a pink one. Got a couple of IntoResin pieces today that were on sale. As always, I always get my IntoResin. If you have never bought from IntoResin, I do have a discount code down below. Their molds are amazing. They're always very, very high quality. I absolutely love using them. They're a little more expensive, but you're definitely getting what you're paying for. So I'm going to show you the molds that I got, and then I'm going to go ahead and put a picture here on the screen for you so you can see what it looks like. It's a photo from their website. So we have this one first. It's a little leaf, and it's got like a little pearl sitting on it. And it has a cutout so you can hang it from a chain or off of a keychain or a purse tag or something like that. So I did get this one. And our second one is this teeny tiny little water ripple butterfly. So cute. I can't wait to pour this one. This one ought to be adorable. Hopefully I don't lose this mold because it's so small. I also have this cross mold. It's got facets in it, and it also has a little peg or a hole maker in the top, so you could make this into ornaments. You could make it into a keychain. If you poured it thin instead of pouring it as thick as what they have it, you could also make it as a pendant. This is a little thicker than I would wear if it were a pendant, but I'm sure this one's going to be gorgeous. I ordered this gorgeous snowflake with a star cut out in the middle. Can't wait to pour this one. I don't know if I'm going to get all these done, especially the wintry ones before Christmas, but it's winter. We'll still pour them even after Christmas. This was the one I'm super excited about. These are snowmen icicles and ornaments. Super excited to get these guys poured. These are heavy. This is some heavy duty molds. There are 3 of them, 3 different kinds. And again, I'll put pictures for all of these down at the screen for you. And then the last one that I have here today is a jar. And I actually have my paddle draining into it because I just mixed up some resin. And it's a significant size. And this is actually a jar with a poinsettia on it. It should be super pretty. I have 6 ounces of resin being debubbled in our debubbler right now so that we can pour into our mold. I measured it with alcohol, 99% alcohol first, just to make sure how much it would hold, and it held just over 6. So I have 6.5 ounces actually in there, and getting all the bubbles removed because it does have some facets, and I don't want to get any bubbles in the flowers or in the petals. I am going to pour it completely clear. That way we can kind of see what it looks like, and then we'll use the Let's Resin markers to color in the flower details. Into the clear resin, I did add, this is Marabou Rainbow Alcohol ink. Whoops. I did add that, and then of course I added a little bit of crushed crystal just to give it some shimmer in the clear areas. So as soon as this is done debubbling, we'll pour that and show you how we're going to finish it. Oh, I'm so excited. It's cured. Now, I did put gloves on because you do not want to touch the inside of this mold with your bare hands. That's a good way to ruin a mold, especially one that's covered in facets or decorations. Oh, I'm not sure how to get this out. Let's break the seal first and see if I'm strong enough to just pop it out. Oh, that's not gonna happen. Oh my goodness. Okay, stand by. I'm gonna break that seal on the inside here. Here we go. Once you get that seal on the inside broke, it's not so bad. Well, I say that, it's not out yet. Here we go. Phew. All right. All right. So I do have some micro bubbles in here. That's a bummer. But because of the crushed crystal, you can't really see it. But these are gorgeous. So let's go ahead and paint that up. All right, so I got some reds. I got gold for the middle. Yep, and we got some leaves for green. So let's start with our red. These are the IntoResin markers. And I am just going to, oh, these things are so lush, so juicy, so. They are so nice. Okay, now it's probably going to take 2 coats. So I am going to go ahead and I'm going to paint this whole thing, and we're going to put you on a fast forward, and then I'll come back and show you the finished result. This is dry, and so the next thing that we're going to do is I want to highlight the petals and the center of our leaves. So I have some of these metallic markers. I got these on Amazon. I'll put a link for them in the description. I think I'm just going to use this copper. And you just want to, oops, this one's not been used before. It's got a chisel tip on it. So you just push it down on something, the matte paper, paper towel, whatever you want, just to get the ink flowing down. And yeah, that's a nice copper. And all I want to do is hopefully just get it on the veins of our leaves. And we're going to go ahead and go around all of these and do them all. And then I'm going to put a little highlight in the center of our flowers. And then we're going to coat the whole thing in UV resin to give it a shine back. And that should do it. That'll finish this project. So I'm going to put you on a little fast forward, and we'll be right back. Decided I'm going to go ahead and use gold to highlight our little centers of, or the little edges of our centers. There we go. Now we're just going to let it dry, and then I will apply the top coat of UV resin. So the last thing we're going to do is I got some UV resin that I put in here. I'm going to add just a tiny bit of crushed crystal. We are going to mix that up without incorporating bubbles, hopefully. It's pretty cold. I'm going to warm that up a little bit. Nice thing about UV resin is that you've got all the work time in the world, because this is not going to cure until you put it under a UV light. Okay, I'll warm that up again a little bit, pop the bubbles. And then I just have a paintbrush, just an inexpensive paintbrush, probably from the Dollar Tree or something. I've had that in my collection for a long time. No idea where it came from. And we are simply going to paint all of this that we've already painted with the pen, just to add the shine back on. And then we're going to cure this side, and then I'll paint the other. Okay, so you can see the difference between the glossy side, the side that's had the UV resin, and the side that hasn't. And you can take either side. If you prefer the matte look, then you know what, just leave it like it is and you're good to go. But I want to make sure that we seal that paint in. That's the main reason that I'm going ahead and putting the UV resin on. So I'm going to go ahead and put another coat on this side, let that cure, and then we're going to coat this side and let that cure, 2 coats on this side as well, and then this will be done. So I will be right back. Very pretty. That does it. Sealed in both sides, the paint on both sides. It's under cleared UV resin, so that'll last for a very, very, very long time. I do always take my UV projects and put them out in the sunshine for about 30 minutes or so, but then that sunlight will definitely cure that in there forever and ever. So what do you think? I think it turned out super cute. If you enjoyed today's video, please give us a thumbs up, hit the like button, hit the subscribe if you'd like to see more of what we do on the channel. And I think you'll really enjoy the next video coming up, or at least YouTube sure thinks you will. And until next time, we'll see you then. Take care. Have a great day. Bye-bye.